fight between Ortiz and Mayweather, in my mind, has followed a usual path. Here are two promising top of the line boxers, and one decides to cheat. He'll try that cheap thing. No, it wasn't even classy. Now, if it were in in an exchange going in and so forth, it might have been excused or looked a little more well, what, and it might have been effective. Although Floyd might have been head and only card, so that he still would have lost. But I don't know what went through his mind and make him try that button sort of technique. You see, I've seen several boxers who cheated and they end up losing. Otherwise, they might have won, but they cheated. And when you cheat, there is a guilt, and there are a whole bunch of other confusions that step in and make your mind very cloudy. And if the person could survive that moment of cheating or the cheating technique, then they generally stand a chance of winning. Now, in this case here, he's apologizing, and like he would have kept on apologizing all through the night because it was very embarrassing trying that headbutt. But the question is whether Mayweather sort of sneaked up on him, and whether the whole punch and so forth was kind of like illegal too. The referee had to say, many people say start or box, but as people pointed out, and the referees usually make it clear, protect it. I want a clean fight, obey my commands at all times, and protect yourself at all times. You gotta be protecting yourself at all times. But as I said, there's no bit of accepting of the apology that worked for Ortiz. He kept on begging for sort of pardon and forgiveness and so forth. And I don't know if Mayweather got tired of the stiffness and hit him 2 punches and throw him away. But what is classic though is that 2 punches put him away, knock him out completely. Through the fight, Mayweather been putting together some serious power punches, and I don't know if these were punches that he hadn't seen coming, because a lot of times that is what will be a little more devastating if you didn't see it coming. It suddenly hits you, you're out. So my suggestion to any upcoming pugilist or any boxer: do not try to foul your opponent, because if you're caught, you lose points. If you win, your win is kind of still questionable. So I don't know what happened to Ortiz. I guess maybe people will get past it, but many people will be looking out if he's going to try this button, just like Tyson. Tyson, bit off Orlando Holyfield ears, and I don't know if it was a sign of weakness, because Tyson has been a tiger. He controlled and dominated the fight, fighting for a long while, but it seems like it was at the end of his days that he started to resort to these foul play. But as far as whether Mayweather won or not, if he could have gotten up, it did not stop the fight because whatever, he couldn't continue. Because even if you say, well, okay, we're going to deduct some points here from Mayweather, let us go. You can't continue. And even when a boxer get a punch in his groin, his seeds or penis or whatever, the referee would ask him and say, are you okay? He's going to give him time. But he say, okay, man, you got to go on, bro. And so it continues. So whether he could handle it or not, or whether there's discomfort down there, pain, he has to go ahead. And so he couldn't respond to that. He was out completely. And that is not necessarily a payback, or anybody celebrating that, he got knocked out in such a way. But hadn't he led the fight down that path, perhaps it might have gone further. And who knows, he might have won. But there you go. That's the end of it. And Mayweather feel is the better man. I'm looking forward to Pacquiao.